Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 43, and here's what's coming up in today's episode.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg.
So from Slovakia, 5 players currently in our report, and I might give Hornick a contract, or perhaps the man at the top there. 10 years ago, Atletico Madrid beat Fulham by 2-1 in the Europa League final, but today we can finally get our revenge.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV.
And with so much to get through today, we're going to jump right into the first game of today's episode. It's the first leg of the Champions League semi-final tie as we take on Atletico Madrid here at Craven Cottage. Fresh from our victory at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. So one of the biggest games in Fulham Football Club history, lined up in our 4-3-3. Our best possible team with 2 changes due to fitness reasons. Sander and also Tarkowski come out as Baker and Smalling step into the first 11. And as for the Atletico team, we know these two have history due to the Europa League final 10 years ago. Atletico lining up in a 4-4-2, absolutely fantastic team with Lamar on the left, Gelson Martins on the right, and up top, Antoine Griezmann and Diego Costa. Can we stop them scoring an away goal? I doubt it, but this is going to be a cracking tie. First leg, come on Fulham. Half an hour in, still tied at 0-0. I don't know if I'll take this result or not really, to be fair. Long way to go, of course, but that will mean that Atletico don't score their away goal. And we've scored, don't forget, in both our away ties, in both our knockout rounds against PSG and Dortmund. So at the moment, I can't break them down. I can't break them down, they can't break us down, but I think I'll take the 0-0. Okay, that's yours, mate. There we go. Shovel it on. And now Neres into Mario. And Mario. Oh! It's gone in! It's gone in! Mario Balotelli puts us in front. I thought it was off target. That's one of the weirdest screams I've ever done. But Balotelli puts us in with a sensational goal. He scored one like that against Wolves in the FA Cup. And Balotelli, I thought it was going well wide because All Black didn't even dive. He just got caught out in no man's land. Mario Balotelli with a sensational volley. I said during the Wolves game when he scored, I've been trying that so many times this year. That was the first time it worked out. This is the second time. What a sheer piece of magic by Mario Balotelli. 1-0 Fulham. You know, so often, as I said before, in games where neither team can have an answer to the opposition's defence, so often, if there is a goal, it's a moment of magic or a mistake from an opposition goalkeeper or defender. In this case, it's the former. Mario Balotelli, on a free transfer, has totally transformed this club. What a goal! One for Atletico, 8 minutes after the restart as they're still down by 1. As Lamar swings it in, and Baker's done really well, but Griezmann flicks on. And did Rico get a touch on that? I think it's a corner. Gelson Martins hit the post, and I think Sergio Rico might have got a slight touch. He did. He didn't dive, he just let it hit his arm, and it goes out off the post and behind for a corner. So 1-0, but Atletico right now trying to come back at us in the second half and get back on level terms. Another corner, which Lamar takes. This time, Kearney heads away as we're still in front. Gelson Martins for Atletico, looking for a bit of space, and goes for goal. Skriniar blocks it, but he gets it back. And he'll roll it into Koke, who shoots! And it's Rico with the save. This second half belonged to Atletico, but we're still in front. 7 minutes to go. It's all Atletico in this second half. We are hanging on for the 1-0 scoreline. Cross the far post. Skriniar does enough. It's going to trickle out of play for a throw. 6 minutes to go. Can we hang on? Kalinch's throw finds Hernandez. Hernandez crosses to the centre. Oh, Rico! That was one of those headers where you just don't know if the goalkeeper can get down low enough to turn it behind for a corner. It's been all Atletico in this second half. We are hanging on in there for the 1-0 scoreline as Kearney puts behind for a corner. Well, that should surely do it. Is there one final chance for Atletico? No, Sessegnon, big tackle. And that should surely do it as Balotelli gets on the move. I see Sessegnon. Oh, Jimenez, huge interception. And that might well keep Atletico in the tie there. That final touch right at the end. Final score that we get the win. Fulham 1, Atletico 0. We prevent the away goal. And we're 90 minutes away from a place in the Champions League final. Balotelli does it again. And once again, like so many times throughout the course of the save, we have our defence to thank for hanging on to a win. 1-0 the final score. Rico again played really well between the sticks. And Atletico, I'm surprised he didn't score. The chance he had in the second half, lots of good ones. But they came against the goalkeeper, just refused to be beaten. But for man of the match, no surprises. Once again, Mario Balotelli, a sensational goal, contender for goal of the season, gives us the first leg lead, heading back to Atletico, where our opponents must score in Spain, otherwise we're into the final. And just before we dive into the second of 3 games today against Wolves in the Premier League, where as you can see, I think a win might mathematically guarantee the title, or actually no, 12, yeah, we'll be 1 point away from the title if we can beat Wolves. We do have 3 scouting updates and an academy update as well, so let's take a look at the youth boys after 9 months worth of scouting. So from Slovakia, 5 players currently in our report, and I might give Hornick a contract, or perhaps the man at the top there, Medved. Not Pavel Nedved, but Matthias Medved. I'll give him a contract, see how he looks. Nedved was such a fantastic player to watch back in the day. Just reminded me of some of his moments at Juve. But from Sweden, no one to cut this time around, although Lindstrom, this goalkeeper, could be fantastic in the future. We'll keep our eye on him for now. And as for Mexico, sadly, no one making the cut this time around, as a few of the players we were scouting look a little bit worse for wear and have been rejected. So, let's take a look at the academy. Right now, our youth score is looking like this. Again, there are so many incredible players, and as I mentioned, every single time we do a youth squad update, when is Marvin Janssen going to turn 16? For goodness sake, he looks absolutely incredible. But it's so annoying he's still stuck at 15 years old. And the rest of the players, though, still look absolutely amazing. There are so many standouts here. I might release Prado, despite a good overall. There are so many standout players here as well. Like, we could totally change this entire Fulham team right with our first team, and then put the faith in the youngsters. There are so many that would slot right into our first 11 and play really well right from the get-go, because their overalls are decent and their potentials are fantastic. So, second game of today's episode, and we've got a chance to win the title with a win here if Bournemouth fail to match our result. 3 points, and the crown could be ours come the end of 90 minutes. But despite that being the case, we are going to line up in a fully rotated side, 11 changes after our win in midweek, because we got the games to spare. The title's basically ours, whether we do it today or not. And with Atletico, the second leg coming in 3 days' time, I want my boys fully fit for that one. So 4-3-3 attack, but a fully rotated lineup. And for the Wolves team, we're not disrespecting them. We know the quality they've got. We're just playing game management. But they're lining up in a 5-2-3, and they'll definitely sense an upset here with a really great lineup and a great attack of Diego Jota on the left, Costa on the right, and Luis Adriano, their striker today. Calvert-Lewin has just gone down hobbling. And I think Rui Patricio has forced that. I think the goalkeeper just pushed him off the ball. And Calvert-Lewin has picked up a knock because of that, as that shot sails wide the post. I just want to see that on the replay there. He's still hobbling. And I think it was Rui Patricio. Actually, it wasn't Patricio. It was just an awkward landing by Calvert-Lewin. There, you see how he hits the deck and then falls into Docky at the far post. That's what brought him down. Now, that could be significant because Calvert-Lewin, as we know, has been absolutely fantastic playing for us, especially in games off the bench. And in our final run-in, with the FA Cup final to come, with the Champions League semi-final second leg away in Madrid, if we need goals and we turn to the bench and Calvert-Lewin's not there, that's going to be a really precarious position for us, because we know he's the guy we pretty much always turn to. Calvert-Lewin has gone down again. I'm taking off at half-time. I'm taking him off at half-time. If he's out for the semi-final second leg against Atletico and the cup final as well, we could be in trouble. He's a big part of our squad. Not always in the first 11, but a big part of our rotation. Ryan heads on to Vermeulen. Nice first touch there to find a bit of space to scout future star. Now Ronaldo chops around Ruben Neves and finds an opening, but totally scuffs the shot. He's not had much game time, TV, and when he has played, to be fair, he's just not done very well. He's got the agility, he's got the movement, but the finishing touch certainly hasn't got that. Well, that should do it. There's one final chance for Wolves to nickel 3 points later on. Nope, that'll do it there. And there's no title celebrations today. We do edge 1 point ever closer to the title. The fans aren't happy. They wanted to see us celebrate today, but listen, lads, 4 games to go. We're basically there. It's just a matter of time. And as for the other results here, Bournemouth play at home to Spurs and City play at home to Leicester. Now, I believe, as we're about to play the second leg here, I believe that if Bournemouth didn't win, if Bournemouth lost even, then we are actually crowned champions. Yeah, Bournemouth lost. Bournemouth must have lost there. And they lost 2-1, but because City won 2-1, oh, I see. The gap's 9 points. Because City won their game, the gap remains at 9 points. And yeah, so we've got 4 games to go and a game in hand as well. So that means that 1 point now, just 1 point from our final 4 games, will see us crowned champions. Mathematically not done yet, but pretty much, yeah, it's in the bag. And as for the Calvert-Lewin injury, we do see by the media article here, it's just a bruised shoulder and he'll be out for 5 days. So thank goodness for that, because we don't want to miss Calvert-Lewin for the crucial run-in in the Champions League semi-final second leg and the Cup final as well. But I believe he probably will be out of the second leg against Atletico, so that's tough. That's tough.
Readying himself for action on the big night, Antoine Griezmann, top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening?
So this is it. 10 years ago, Atletico Madrid beat Fulham by 2-1 in the Europa League final, but today we can finally get our revenge. A clean sheet tonight, and we are in to the Champions League final. So Atletico lining up in a 4-4-2 once again, I believe the exact same teams we saw last week in London, but a really, really great side. And with Griezmann and Costa up top, surely they'll score at least 1 goal tonight. But as for our team, back to full strength after rotating the entire team against Wolves on the weekend, 4-3-3, and Mario Balotelli, our top scorer this season. If he gets a goal tonight, Atletico will need 3. I'm looking for him to send us into the final. Go on, Mario. Come on, Fulham. Rodri for Atletico, tackled by Sari. Well done. And now Smalling out. So get back in the box, mate. Get back in the box. As Rodri finds Koke. First chance coming to the hosts here. They need to score. They might do it early. Great save by Rico. As Martin's denied by the Spaniard. They're going to be coming tonight for that goal. They need one. Fabulous stop by our number 1. Free kick for Atletico. Antoine Griezmann standing over it as the ref gets his vanishing spray out. It's the Frenchman to take as he dinks one into the middle, and Koke's header goes just off target. As I see the camera's died there. 22 minutes in, still 0-0, but Atletico pushing. Griezmann. Oh, that's a naughty challenge by Sander. Should only be a booking there. I thought I could beat him because Sander's so big, 6'5", really long legs. But as he brings down Antoine Griezmann there, he's arguing, so that could have been a straight red there. It was from behind, it was late. It is still 0-0, 30 minutes in, but it's all Atletico to start this game off right now. They are looking a lot better out there, and we're struggling. Costa, oh! Smash it just over the bar. They're coming. They're coming. Through to Griezmann. Sander, oh, great tackle there. He's got to be careful, Sander, on the booking now. That was a great tackle there as Sessegnon feeds it into Jadon. Nice first touch. Looks for the captain. Kenny! Oh, that would have done it. Brilliant save. We're up like our first chance of the game. If we get just 1 goal tonight, that'll do it. So second half underway, still tied at 0-0 as Balotelli.
That is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
And he just casually kicks the corner flag. Because that's what he can do.
Better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net.
I have never scored a scorpion kick goal in FIFA until now. Mario Balotelli has surely put us in the final.
Well, now on aggregate,
I'm lost for words. The assist from Sessegnon was so nice as well, but I don't recall ever scoring a scorpion kick goal before. I think that's my first ever one. Godin gets caught out, loses his marker, and All Black question marks over the goalkeeper, flailing his arms around, but gets nowhere near the ball. But Mario Balotelli. Special players do special things. What a signing. And Balotelli has won it back and steps inside. Mario Balotelli, oh, if he scores that, the tie is definitely over. I can't get over this guy, man. You know, don't forget it was you that decided to bring him in on a free transfer. It was your decision. Free signing. Mario Balotelli. Great clearance by Sessegnon. 1 more goal and the tie is over, and we're going for it. We are going for it. Seri to Neres, into Balotelli, back to David, to Balotelli, in behind Godin. Balotelli, it's over. It's over. In off the crossbar, 2-0 Fulham. Take a bow, Mario Balotelli. It's over. What did I say pre-game? I was looking for Balotelli to be the difference maker. We don't need goal line technology. That clearly crossed the line in off the underside of the crossbar. 6 goals in the Champions League, top scorer in the Premier League. Super Mario Balotelli has put Fulham into the Champions League final. I'm trying to think of some of the names that Fulham had in their squad 10 years ago in that Europa League final. Breda Hangeland would have been one at centre-back. Perhaps Danny Murphy as Neres. Is beaten by Godin. But whoever they were 10 years ago, Damien Duff maybe, they've been avenged. They've been avenged. This Fulham team are in to the Champions League final. What a performance over 2 legs against Atletico. You know, Simeone's side started off so well in the first half, but in the second half, they've come up against Mr. Mario Balotelli, who's just been sensational once again as Jimenez clears it. I want to get him the hat-trick. Balotelli wins it back again and feeds it down line towards Sancho. He wants the hat-trick. He wants the match ball. Neres to Sancho. And this could do it. I'm going to look for him. I'm going to look for him. Balotelli. Oh! That would have done it. And no one deserves it more. But Oblak makes a flying save just to spite Mario more than anything, really. As Atletico clear, but there is the final whistle, and that will do it. Fulham are in to the Champions League final for a masterclass from Mr. Mario Balotelli. I was targeting quarters this year, round of 16 sure, but quarters hopefully. But in the end, we've gone all the way to the final. What a fantastic run for Fulham. The Cinderella story continues. Atletico in the first half had their chances. Rico made a really good save early on Gelson Martins. They had some opportunities, but they didn't take them. And because of that, we always felt confident of scoring tonight with Balotelli in the team. He got the chances, he took them, and of course, no surprise for man of the match. A flawless performance from Mario, so close to that hat-trick of the death, but what a game, what a win, and Fulham are in to the Champions League final to take on either Barcelona or Real Madrid, as the treble is still very much alive. What a Cinderella season this has been for the lads from Craven Cottage. But that was today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So a big fan for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated. And it really helps the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon, where we'll play 3 of the final 4 Premier League games, or possibly even all 4 of the final Premier League games, where we should be almost definitely crowned champions. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love. And I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye now.